This is the J Pitt Show.
As a seller of a home, would you like a highly produced video that gets little views on social media, or a video the agent can do themselves that's not highly produced and not as beautiful, but gets thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of views on social media?
Okay. I don't know. The either or is getting me because
I think both have their place.
I think they have their place. Okay. How bad is the lower produced one? Like, is it an embarrassment or is it just like,
No, like
just
honestly, like take the ones I've been doing, for example, where
Okay.
it's just the walkthrough videos. Because I had an agent talking to me last week that's not in the brokerage, somewhere else, arguing like, it doesn't show the home in the best light and stuff. And I'm like, well, I don't think that's necessarily true. It got 200 hours of watch time on social media. And yeah, all the comments are negative and calling it overpriced, but those are the people commenting. Like,
Yeah.
have you ever been on social media before?
yeah, the
It
people
could be somebody saving 10 kids from drowning in water and they're yelling at you for how you grab one of the kids to get them out.
yeah. I would obviously, I think it's obvious. I don't know. Maybe you don't, but I think you know how I'm going to answer. I want the one that gets seen more.
Yeah.
As long as that video, like if the video is like an embarrassment, like of course I don't want a bad video
Yeah.
seen a whole bunch of times. That is, goes against what I'm trying to accomplish. But like, yeah, I've produced a ton of really nice high-end videos, and you're right. Sometimes they don't get seen. You want to do a good job of
Sure.
presenting the property, and it's always a balancing act. Now, I will say a pet peeve of mine recently is how stylized and overproduced a lot of property videos are. Are you looking for a 3-bed, 2-bath under
Yeah.
400 in 40299? Let's go. And then they like wave the camera and it does the speed ramp, and that stuff is like, I think, unfortunately, and at the risk of sounding like a curmudgeon here, we're training the consumer that is what a good real estate agent is.
Yeah.
Somebody that can do that. And all they're really doing is spending too much of their money, by virtue of creating these videos at price points that don't deserve them, that houses that, just need exposure. So a good video, a decent video, like you said, that you're producing that gets a lot of views would be much more adequate, much more necessary than these crazy stylized, overproduced things.
Yeah.
Now, if you've got in Louisville, Kentucky, if you've got, a $1.5 million listing that genuinely has features that need to be showcased nicely,
Yes.
do a highly produced video.
Yeah. Do both.
Do both.
Yeah.
Do it all. Go wide and deep. I mean, that's like what you're looking for. Marketing is not just about the most people seeing it. It's about the right people seeing it too.
Sure.
But, are you 100% effective at identifying your target market? No, you're not.
It's very, very hard to do in real estate when you have fair housing rules
Of course.
on advertising your
course.
videos and who you can target. You're really not allowed to target anybody on social media.
Not really.
The only ads you can run, and that I've found to work on my social media, and what I realized actually on my Instagram once, it has to be under 90 seconds to be able to run a boosted reel.
Yeah.
So I've ran into a couple where they've been like 94 seconds, and I kind of got screwed on that, but they still got like 5,000-6,000
Yeah.
views on Instagram. So it's fine either way. But it's very, very hard to target. The only thing I've been able to figure out to target, I can't target which sex, which like you would never want to do that anyways. What you really want to target is like age for a certain price point, and probably, salary range, because certain people can target that on Facebook when they're running ads. The only thing I can run targeted ads, like a specific thing, is the city it's in. I've been able to figure out how to run ads just in E-Town or just in Louisville,
Right.
but that's basically it. It's
Yeah.
18 to 65 plus, male and female, and can't do any special interest, any salary. It's just a specific city.
Yeah.
So it makes it very hard.
Oh, it's challenging. And you're right. I mean, philosophically, I have some issues targeting certain ways, so we just kind of don't do it. But even if you could, you wouldn't be 100% effective
Yeah.
at predicting your target market. So, what you want to do is you want to pick certain channels to drive the message to a narrow set of consumers, but you also want to kind of spray across the entire landscape because you're going to catch people that you didn't think you might.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, how often does a buyer you meet know exactly what they want when they first start? Okay. They may think they do, but their search adjusts over time. So, you can't even trust a buyer to tell you exactly what they want because it's going to mold and shift over time. So anyway, I just think, you gotta come at this a variety of ways. You let the listing itself dictate the quality of the video and the links you go to showcase it. And you have to know, frankly, I mean, your budget can probably make most of these decisions for you.
Yeah.
Right. If you have a $1.5 million listing that you feel like will sell relatively quickly because it's well priced, you can justify spending some money because you know what kind of revenue that's going to generate you. And as you go down in price, the price of the media tends to go down with it.
Yeah. What's funny is if the highly produced videos worked, and I've done them, and I will continue to do them for certain homes, but if those worked every time, I would rather pay $300, $400, $500 to do that because it's easier.
Yeah.
And when I do these ones I've been doing, it's free, but it takes
a
me
lot of
about
time.
2 hours each house, even though you see it and it looks really simple and easy and it's only a 60 to 90-second video. I have to get to the house. I go turn all the lights on, open the blinds, and then I do a few walkthroughs of like, okay, how do I want to walk through this house and where do I want to stop here? And then what room do I want to go to next? And then I go try to do it, and then I'll probably mess up once or twice. And a lot of times it's when I'm on like the second to last room in the house. So restart the video because this isn't a cut video. It's one shot. So I have to go all the way back out and
Deliver
start again,
all the same comments
and then edit it. So, I mean, that takes way more time than
I agree.
just sending somebody $300, $400, $500 to do a video for me and show up and say, have you been looking for a 3-bed, 2-bath? Because there's none of those anywhere.